Fact sheet. White House highlights infrastructure progress in every corner of the country, updates state-by-state fact sheets. Over 1 year ago, President Biden signed the bipartisan infrastructure law, a once-in-a-generation investment in our nation's infrastructure and competitiveness. While Infrastructure Week was a punchline under his predecessor, President Biden is delivering an infrastructure decade that is producing real results to change people's lives for the better, creating good-paying jobs, and boosting American manufacturing. In his first State of the Union address in 2022, President Biden highlighted how our historic federal investments in infrastructure would create a visible impact in the lives of American families by committing to start repair on 65,000 miles of roads and 1,500 bridges. The president also committed to making rapid progress across every facet of the law. Since the last State of the Union, the administration has surpassed those ambitious goals. This includes launching over 3,700 bridge repair and replacement projects across the country, beginning repair of over 69,000 miles of roadway, awarding funds for over 3,000 new clean transit and school buses, increasing enrollment in the Affordable Connectivity Program to over 16 million households, and approving state plans for water funding, EV charging networks, and high-speed internet deployment. Overall, the bipartisan infrastructure law represents historic progress as the largest and most significant investment in rebuilding our roads and bridges since President Eisenhower's interstate highway system, public transit in American history, and an historic investment to make public transportation accessible, passenger rail since Amtrak's inception 50 years ago, clean water infrastructure, affordable, high-speed internet, tackling legacy pollution and advancing environmental justice, upgrading the power grid to transmit more clean energy and withstand extreme weather, increasing our infrastructure's resilience against the impacts of climate change, extreme weather events, and cyber attacks, replacing dirty diesel buses with clean, electric buses across school bus and transit fleets, and a national network of EV chargers in the United States and largest investment in domestic manufacturing of batteries and the critical minerals that power them. These once-in-a-generation investments are positioning the United States to win the 21st century. That is why the Biden-Harris administration has been laser-focused on implementing the law. To date, the administration has announced nearly $200 billion in funding and over 20,000 projects or awards, which are highlighted in a new map showcasing all projects and funding awards in all 50 states and territories. These awards and projects touch over 4,500 communities. In recent weeks, the president has announced awards for regionally or nationally significant projects, including over $2 billion to upgrade some of our nation's most economically significant bridges and over $1.2 billion in mega grants. These infrastructure investments will create good-paying jobs, including union jobs and jobs that do not require a college degree. The projects will grow the economy, strengthen supply chains, improve mobility for residents, and make our transportation system safer for all users. To highlight that progress, the White House unveiled an illustrative map of signature projects on Build.gov. The Biden-Harris administration is committed to making the funding opportunities from the bipartisan infrastructure law both accessible and transparent, so communities across America know what to apply for, who to contact, and how to get ready to rebuild. Our goal is to help state, local, tribal, and territorial governments navigate, access, and deploy infrastructure resources that will build a better America. As such, the White House today released an updated calendar of notices of funding opportunity expected throughout the year. Today, the White House Infrastructure Implementation Team also released new state-by-state fact sheets which outline the progress in all 50 states, D.C. and the territories as of January 13, 2023.